Alright, we're going to do a tutorial today on using a triple beam balance to get the mass of an object. We're going to be getting the mass of this cell phone today, and for starters, you need to make sure that all of your weights are slid over to the zero position and that your balance is completely zeroed out. Once that happens, then you can go ahead and get the mass of whatever it is that you're trying to get. You place the object on the pan of the balance. You first notice that the needle on the beam went above zero. What we're going to do in order to get the mass is to get it to zero back out, and the way that you get it to zero back out is by moving the weights on the 1, 2, and 3 beams of the triple beam balance. The first one that you're going to move is the hundredths, which is the one in the middle. These represent 100 grams every time you move the arrow on the beam. You've got to make sure that you get it into the notches. Okay, and so I've got it into the 200 notch right now, and we see that the beam went below zero. So once you've got it to go below, then you then take it and move it back 1 notch and point at the number directly behind it. So now I've moved it back to the 100. After you've moved the weight back, you then move to the next highest interval of weight, which is 10s on this triple beam balance, and then you move it in notches until it goes down. So it didn't go down at 30 or 40 or 50 or 70, but it did move at 80, so you go one more, and it went down below zero at 90. So you move it back again 1, and it's in the notch of 80, and then you move to the 1s of the triple beam balance. So now we're going to go up of intervals of 1 gram until the triple beam completely zeroes out. Okay, and right now we're teetering below the zero, so we want to move it back a little bit until it is exactly zeroed out. And now we're a little above. And that is pretty much directly on the zero line. So then you add up the values on the 3 beams, and that is the mass of the object. So 100 plus 80 plus 5.123456 So this cell phone weighs 185.7 grams.